You're the host. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So I will now make you the host. Playing host
Yay.
game. Looks like we're playing
Yeah.
the host game here. Changing hosts. Okay,
Yeah.
make you the
Okay.
host. Thank you. All right. So welcome everyone to Creating Beyond. Yay! Yay! Thank you.
Yay.
Thank you for being here. And welcome to the new way of being and the new way of creating, which is truly creating beyond this reality. BTR. The first time I heard it, I was like, BTR, is that better? I said, why is Jane saying BTR? Isn't better a point of view and a judgment? Till I got it. I was like, oh, he means beyond this reality. Yeah, this was like a few years back. Well, Creating Beyond is this class that I actually created about 3 years ago. I created it just from the fun, from the space of joy, of of being aware of an energy that was so bubbling and so ready. And I was like, I want to go there. Can I just go there? I don't want to go so slowly and play with this reality and keep breaking it and changing it. I just want to go beyond it, which includes this reality, and create beyond it. And at that time, I didn't even know what that meant to me. This is like actually 3.5 years ago. And I was like, I don't even know what this really means or what it's going to be. But I just, when it got approved, it was like I got this wonderful message saying, we love the energy of the class. And when I showed it to Gary smiled and he said, I like it. And I was like, wow, there's something about this energy that's really, truly possible. And that's an energy that if you're willing to have, we can have it, we can be it, we can create with it. So, so what Creating Beyond for me truly has been personally, first 2 years I didn't create at all. I had no classes. No one chose it. Nobody wanted to go beyond. No one wanted to even talk about the class. They were like, nah, maybe talk about something else. It had no energy. And about a year and a half back, the energy of the class literally woke up and it nudged at me and it said, I'm ready. I'm ready to be seen. I'm ready to be received. Are you ready to facilitate me? It was literally the class communicating with me and telling me, hey, let's do this. And that's when I was like, okay, cool, let's do this. Let's like, and again, I went into the space of how I would create any other class, of the right time, the right dates, the right graphic, the right manual, all of that. No, the class didn't want either of it. The class chose its own dates. The class chose having a manual, yet not using the manual, and the class created on its own. And from that space, everybody who came to I've had just about 3 classes up until now, or 4 classes. And up until now, whoever has chosen the class, whether they call me and tell me, or they text me and tell me, or I just see it on Facebook, everyone's creating beyond. Whatever they had decided they couldn't create beyond, whatever their limitations were, they don't exist anymore. It's truly a space of creating with and beyond it. So what energy are you aware of that if you would tap into it and receive from it, would have you create beyond all the limitations, all the definitions, and all the projections that you have of you? And everything that is, will you all destroy and uncreate that? Right, Ram?
Yes.
Good path, hot work, online shots, boys and beyonds. So that is a little story of creating beyond. What would you all like to ask? Any questions, or do you have any questions around that?
I would
Yes,
like to,
yes,
I
Hetal.
would like to ask this question that what beyond, what beyond is, okay? Because I mean, many of when I speak this, okay, many of them, okay, they have this question, okay, what is beyond me? Yeah.
Yeah.
So for them, okay, I mean, we have one invite, okay, which says beyond this five senses. However, when the person asks, they are still trying to look that beyond definition in this five senses only, actually. So I would actually like to know that what is beyond this five senses.
You know, as you ask that question, Simran types out something so beautiful. I don't even have to say it, I just have to read it out. She says, yes, I have been a part of creating beyond class. It helped me choose for me, showed me possibilities instead of problems, because I choose to create beyond this reality. It's thank you. Thank you for that, honey. Thank you. I'm so grateful to
Thank you
you.
so much, Chandana. Seriously, I meant every word what I've written here.
Thank you, my darling. Thanks, love. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you know, it's like when we talk about creating beyond, I really can't give you a boundary wall, or I can't draw a line and show you that this is what will go beyond, because it's so different for everybody, and it's it's just so undefined, the energy, that for me to explain it would be to define it, which would be to limit what you can actually create. Because anything that I can define, anything that I can tell you, come, I'll take you beyond this problem. Come, I'll take you beyond your financial reality, which is sucking right now. Come, I'll take you beyond your relationships. You're having a problem with relationships. That's just a limitation. That is just a huge form of um, giving you something that you can conceive, that you can see, that you can understand. But what have you defined as beyond? That if you would choose to create beyond that, could have you creating beyond this reality. And everything that doesn't allow that, will you all destroy and uncreate all of that, please?
Yes, please.
Right, wrong, good, bad, what, walk, online shots, boys and beyonds. You know, we've all created a limitation for ourselves. We've created um we've all, some of us have done it energetically, some of us have done it cognitively, some of us have done it in a manner where we make sure we stay within so we don't go beyond that. We've all done that. You know, we all do that constantly, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a business, whether it's with your kids, whether it's with your body, anything. You know, you've created in your mind, you have a point of view that I can do so much, but I can't do more than that. And you have all your reasons and justifications to believe that you can't do that. And you keep working against you, so you never create beyond that. So everywhere that you've been creating and fighting with you and against you, so you never create beyond the lies and the justifications and all the reference points to your past. Would you please destroy and uncreate that?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, park, on nine shots, poison, beyonds. Creating beyond is really the space of where you just fly. You just fly. You just literally, you're like, oh, I have wings and I'm ready to fly. And I trust that the wind underneath my wings will take me, that I will not crash. And you're willing to fly. And that's the energy of this class. It's like, let's just go, guys. Like, are you coming with me? Let's go. It's really, I don't know where I'm going. I don't know where we'll go, but we'll go. So it's really for the crazy and the weird and the wacky people who are willing to just go without anything stopping them. It's like, I just go. And that really, for me, that has been my, it's been the way I've been creating after I got introduced to Access. It's about, let's just go. Let's just do it. I have no point of view. I have no fear of crashing, because I know I won't crash. And I know even if I crash, I won't die. I just get up and fly again. So there's that trust. There's that trust in the creation. There's a trust in the universe. And everything that doesn't allow you to trust you and the universe, will you destroy and uncreate that? Right, wrong, good, bad, hot, hot, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. Thank you for your question, honey. Do we have any?
Thank you. I just get that. Okay, it's like instead of taking that step by step, and climbing each and
Yeah.
every floor, what if we can just go in the elevator and just press the 1,000 or 10,000th floor, and it will just go at the speed of 10,000 or 1 lakh
Yes.
kilometers per hour or
Mm.
so.
And even all of that is slow because we can still define it.
Yeah, exactly. What's
Yeah.
yeah even,
So
even
what's
yeah
faster than that? What's beyond that?
yeah exactly.
What if that is the speed that you truly be? What if that is
Wow.
you? What if that is you? But you've been trying so hard to stop yourselves. You've been trying so hard to slow yourselves down. You've been trying so hard to understand this reality. Once I understand this reality, I'll get it and then I can fly. You're never going to understand this reality because all that this reality wants to do is to slow you down.
Yeah, true.
What if you could just create beyond it, which kind of includes it? So there is no fear of losing anybody or anything. There's just, hey, it's a choice. I'm creating beyond, and it includes this entire reality. Because when I create beyond this reality, it kind of includes everything. There is no
And
separation.
much more.
Yeah. The thing is that we are so busy trying to separate in this reality that we think we moved 2 steps forward and we really moved. Nah, you just moved 2 steps forward. You just spent 100
Yeah,
steps trying to separate from everything else. But when you really are willing to go beyond it, you're like, just take everything and let's go.
yeah.
Yeah. And
Namrata has a question.
yes, darling, how to stop stopping or slowing oneself? Yeah, great question. Thank you for that, Amrita. Yeah, how do we stop slowing ourselves? Well, I wish I had a equation or a mantra or a method to give you. Unfortunately, I don't. But yes, what I do have here is an invitation to choosing the energy of creating beyond, choosing to trust the energy of creating beyond, choosing to know that there's so much of magic, miracles, possibilities, mysteries beyond this reality, which if you would choose it, would have you creating beyond. And that kind of includes every sphere of your life. So everywhere that you've been stopping yourself with the hope of understanding this reality and then you'll finally fly, will you please destroy and uncreate that?
Yes.
Yes,
Right,
please.
wrong, good, bad, hot, pop, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. This is a one-way ticket, guys. It's a one-way ticket, a rocket ship.
It reminded me of this Polar Express movie. It just popped up. He gets the ticket
Yeah,
and he goes on that Polar Express train.
yeah, yeah. Thank you for that. Yeah, it's like, let's just do it, guys. Let's just go. And
Yeah.
it's and on this trip, what you have with you is the magic, the miracles, the mysteries, and the possibilities.
Yeah.
That's what you have with you. Those are your playmates. Those are your playmates to creation. Those are your playmates of receiving from and gifting to. It's like when we look at business, and this time we actually are having the creating beyond money and business specifically. The reason being, there were so many people calling and saying, I seem to be stuck again in this reality. I've been creating beyond it, but now again, I seem to be stuck in this reality because money has become a lack, business is not functioning. What do I do? How do I change this? Guys, you got to get, we have jumped tracks. We've jumped tracks like never before. And everything's different. Creation is different. You, the being, is different. Your business is different. What you be with money is different now. But if you're going to constantly look at the past to create, the past will only control you. That will not allow you to create. So what tracks have you jumped that you haven't acknowledged? That has you looking to the past to create, that doesn't allow you to create beyond. Everything that is, will you destroy and uncreate that?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, online shots, poison, beyonds. What if you could truly acknowledge to yourself first that, I've just jumped tracks. We've all jumped tracks. But are you going to go looking if you've jumped tracks? Or are you going to trust that you jumped tracks? Because if you're going to go looking for it, you're going to go finding all the reference points. Where is that track? Let me just have a look at it so I know I jumped. No, everything that is, you destroy and uncreate that. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, online shots, boys and beyonds. Guys, you just jump tracks. And to trust this track that we are now on, will take a lot of letting go of where your past has been so significant with every creation of yours, where you depended on it, where you looked to it, where you created the way you did from the past, the method, the way, the system. What if everything's changed now? And what if all that's required right now is for you to acknowledge everything's changed? And how can I have more of that? And what is required of me to be now in the present with the knowing of the future that can have me create that right away? And everything that doesn't allow that, we will destroy and uncreate that. I can't get that for online shots, poison beyonds. Yeah. So, any questions, friends?
It's so beautiful, Chandana, that this time when every industry is changing, when every business is changing, and we actually cannot, have the previous ways of working, previous operations, previous standards, and everything is changing.
Yeah.
But if we still, keep back going to that reference points, the way we created the business in the past, it may not work because
The past doesn't exist now, right? The past
exactly.
We've changed tracks. We've just changed tracks. No more there. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and I love what you said. Like, if we go to the past with the reference points, it doesn't exist. And this energy, if you allow this a little more into your body and into your life, and if you allow yourself to just receive from it, just be it a little more. What can you create with it? Beyond it and more. Because all the past, everything that the past was your thoughts, feelings, and emotions. And now we are flying into our knowing, being, perceiving, and receiving, which is beyond all our five senses. It's like, no more five senses. Yeah, they're there, we'll take it with us. But what lies beyond that? Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you, Namrita. She says something shifted. Oh, I'm so happy. Thank you, Umesh. Sachin says, I'm writing my gratitude journal, as Dane said, and acknowledge and added jump tracks as well. Wonderful. I'm so happy, Sachin. Yeah. When you acknowledge that and when you have gratitude for that, wow, what can you create now? Shilpa, how do we pull the energy of the beyond? So darling, we're not, okay. So you want to be present, you want to be aware of an energy that's beyond this reality, which is all the magic, miracles, mysteries, and possibilities. You want to be aware of that. And now you want to ask to be a part of it. That has you tapping into the future by being present in the now and creating that at the speed of space. Right, wrong, good, bad, papa, combined shots, boys and beyonds. Because right now, that is the energy. Ask and you shall receive. Ask and instantly actualize. The elementals are at work. Mystery, the magic, the possibilities, everything's contributing. The beings of light are contributing. The major spirits are happy and they're contributing. Everything is instant actualization. And if there is not instant actualization, you want to ask, am I operating from the past? Am I operating from the old tracks? Because this creating beyond that we're talking about, where we just go like that, that is instant actualization. A lot of ease, a lot of fun, just instant. It's like, I don't even need to put in so much work, and I just created it. I didn't even have to put in so much of work and effort and, like really slog it out. And look at what just got created. Wow. That is this reality, the present tracks that we are on. And now what's beyond this? What if you could actually create there? That energy that's available. What can you create with it? What can we ask here to be that energy, what we used to be with our business, which created so much for us? Like now, looks we are functioning from a space of uncertainty, still stuck here. Can you help? Yeah, Simran, the past is how your business was run. That's the past. But it doesn't exist anymore. Your business is not the same. The past is no more. You are not the same. The elements of creation have changed. There's so much more to creation now. We still have question, choice, possibility, and contribution, but with that, we have a whole lot of magic, mysteries, miracles, and possibilities. So you want to ask, if I was creating my business from here, now, what can it look like? Right, wrong, good, bad, hot popcorn, 9 shots, boys and beyonds. You're welcome, Shilpa. You're welcome, Simran. Yes, Namrita. Yeah. So, are you guys willing to create a business and a financial reality that is so different? So different that you could no longer control it.
Yes.
I trunk with that pot pop online shots, boys and beyonds. When you're willing to be totally out of control with your business, and there is no need to keep it small, no need to have it right. We're really willing to create beyond. And when this 1.5-day class is, every time I've facilitated it, it has created a space that I was aware it was there. But I wasn't there. I mean, I knew, it's like, I know magic's there, but oh yeah, magic, that kind of a thing. you know. And it's like when I facilitate this class and everyone who comes to this class, when we get to after the class, the one thing that everyone shares with me is that, wow, this is a space of creation. This is the space. This is magic. This is what we can be when we're all being it together, when you're all willing to, and the willingness to go there even if no one goes with you, knowing that they will be inspired. And if they're not inspired to be there with you, they will create something too. Having no point of view of that, having no fear of that, just total freedom, total choice and presence with you, your business, and your money flows. There is no separation from anything. Any questions?
It's so spacey. It's so spacey right now. It's so awesome. Every time we have a call, even that few minutes, it just changes. It just
Yeah,
shifts.
yeah,
I
yeah.
I really, what magic, miracle, possibilities, mystery, is going to happen. I mean, probably we are going to choose from
Yes,
that space.
exactly. Yeah. And your willingness to even acknowledge that this exists is a creation. And now, what can you actualize with that? So it's a lot like, it's really undefined, the energy of this class, it's really undefined. And I thought maybe if I could define it for people who would ask me. Oh, Namrata, thank you, my honey, as I used to that. So grateful. When I try and define it with people, one, I don't know how to, so I just try and do it, but I can't. I still try, but I now I've just given up trying. I'm like, forget it. I'm not even getting there. I'm not even going there. I can't define it. And the energy of that, the energy of no definition, get that. And now what can you create as your life, your living, your business? Yeah, really there are moments, Umesh, when in this class we just sit and we just sit in the energy. Like, whoa, what is that? Like, wow, yeah. Just really ask and receive and actualize, 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 actualize. It's like more, 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 because you know it's possible. You know it's possible. And with the speed of not running after, not running after, but with the speed of calm, total calm. And so we'll be pardon parking lots of reference points to the past. We'll be pardon parking a lot of reference points to the tracks that we were on. We'll be pardon parking a lot of projections and expectations from what we expect from these new tracks now. What have we decided it is that it isn't? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, online charts, boys and beyonds. We'll be pardon parking a lot. We have a lot of verbal processing around business. A lot of verbal processing around your points of views of business, where they came from, whose are they, what are they creating. There will also be a lot of conversation around the way this reality functions with business, where competition is real, where lack is real, where scarcity is real, where failure is real. And it's about embracing all of that and creating beyond that instead of fighting with it. So what can we all create as our business and with our business that we thought was never possible? Will you all just try and create that? Right, wrong, good, bad,
Yes.
hot, talk, online shots, boys and beyonds. Yeah. Well, consider yourselves all invited, personally invited to this class. Let's create beyond, guys. Let's create a business. Let's create money flows that are so beyond the lies of this reality of scarcity, of lack, that we surprise ourselves.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm so excited for this class.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you. Me too. Me too. I am too. So it's on the 22nd and 23rd, right? Yeah.
yes.
22nd is the introduction, which is about 2 hours long, and followed by a full day class on the next day, which is actually from 12 to 7, I think, right? India time?
Yeah.
Not
Yes.
sure. Yeah. Cool. All right. So I look forward to seeing you all. And if you want more clarity, please reach out. I'm here. I'll be more than happy to give you any information that you would like. Let's create together. And if you'd like to, you can reach out to Hetal, who's my wonderful host. There's wonderful Hansini, who's also co-creating with us. There's wonderful Samantha. And there's beautiful Marusa and Ula, who are also creating together. And if there's anything that you require, guys, let's just do this together. Let's just create beyond. Yeah?
Yes. Yeah.
Awesome. All right, friends. Thank you. Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much. Thank you for being here. Have a great night
Thank you.
and a great day wherever you are, or a great middle of the night, or a great afternoon. Bye.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Love
Chandana.
you, Chandana.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.
Love you all. Bye.
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 Much. Thank you.